guys, welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the Blue Podcast, and this is an extra special podcast today because we are announcing the first ever Blue Podcast Network charity match, which is why we have Zach here.
Yes.
Joining Henry and Lloyd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because he is going to be the captain for the other team.
Let's go.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Yeah. To be fair, when we were planning this, it was kind of like a thing of, okay, who can we have as a like manager and captain combo? And it was like very clearly Zach and Conzy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to beat you lot, to be fair. I'm excited to beat you lot. Yeah.
Here we go.
That's going to be fun.
Damn.
So it's going to be on the 13th of July at Oxford City Stadium, which is called...
So some people are wondering why I'm wearing this incredibly tight shirt. It's going to be played at my home ground, the M Group Stadium.
Full kit wanker.
Yeah, I'm wearing the shirt today to rep the M Group Stadium, Oxford City's home stadium, where we're going to be hosting us for the tournament for the first time. We're going to be 2,500 tickets on sale soon. As soon as it gets announced, it might be announced by this point. It might be out. If they are, I'll leave them down below. If not, we'll do a post on our TikTok, Instagram, X to let you guys know you can go buy tickets and where to buy them from. But yeah, I can't wait.
And
I actually can't wait.
One of the reasons that this is possible is because obviously, I don't know if you guys heard, I got a nice new job recently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not spoken about that one at all yet.
No. Kept it under covers.
No comment.
So he won't have been announced yet, but I think it's pretty clear. I'm just going to announce him anyway. Hayes will be playing in goal for your team.
Okay.
He does play weekly, so
So we actually have a good goalkeeper then.
So Josie Ubaid are helping us sort this out.
Yeah, it's the Blue Podcast charity match brought to you by Josie Ubaid.
In association with Josie.
In association with
and
Josie
Oxford City.
Yeah, and Oxford City. Yeah.
Yes. And we will be having completely custom kits.
Yes.
It's going to be
for
so
the
cool.
match. Completely custom Jersey Bow kits, which will also be on sale when the video comes out. For people to come and to buy the shirts if you want them yourselves as well.
So you can bring them. You can buy them to bring them to the match. You can buy them at the match. We'll pre-order on the day. It won't be. We won't have any stock, I don't think. But you'll be able to pre-order them on the day as well if you like certain kits. All will be revealed on the Jersey Bow channel. Make sure you're following that to keep up with that stuff.
They're a little bit bigger than.
Yeah, but some people might not be following.
Yeah,
them.
true.
So make sure you're following Jersey Bow. Make sure you're following Oxford City as well and thank them for hosting us for this amazing event.
And what are we doing this for? What charity?
Yes, so we're going to be doing it in association with Oxford City's main charity partner, which is the Hoops Foundation. Basically, it's supporting community projects and footballing projects across Oxfordshire and providing experiences for young players who might not be able to get opportunities. So things like facilities, goals, coaching, all that kind of lovely stuff. Any kind of footballing project across Oxfordshire, we are helping with.
So donate when it comes out.
Yes, there'll be a donation link. Plus all profits from the event are also going to the charity as well.
Because we want to do this again.
Yeah.
We haven't even done it yet, but
2026 is already in the back of my mind.
It's amazing to be able to have the opportunity to raise money for charity. It's great.
Oh, nice.
It's
I mean,
really cool.
we've spoken about how cool it would be to do a charity match at one point. I'm pretty sure, like Conzy said, he was thinking about wanting to do one. I think you said you were wanting
Well, I
to
mean,
do
I've
more.
played in some.
Yeah.
And I know how much of a good time it is. I mean, obviously there's the aspect of raising money for charity, which is great in itself, but on the day, the whole event is just nuts. Just having everyone there screaming your name, or even when you're on the pitch, if you're nutmeg someone or whatever, the whole crowd reacts. You get that real feeling of you're actually a footballer for a day kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's
or
good.
you get nutmegged in the first 5 minutes, like I did.
Yeah,
my first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Scored though.
Yeah, you did.
Exactly.
Got the goal.
I won't be lacing up my boots this time though. I have been appointed as first team manager of the Blue Podcast Network football team. And I'm going to be leading. us.
Zach suddenly relaxed.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
And I'm going to be leading us to glory. I've got my captain sitting across from me. Tom's going to be captain of my team. Although if he leads another mutiny, I will point somebody else. Maybe Lloyd.
Another mutiny.
Another mutiny. Don't try it. But yeah, I'm going to be busting out my suit and my tactics board again. Obviously, I lead the team's five-a-side team anyway when we very occasionally
played 3 games.
It's three more than
he's
nothing.
got experience in 3 5-a-side games. Yeah,
exactly. And I'm going to be busting out my tactics. I won't reveal exactly what my tactics are. What I'll do is I'm going to present you with 2 options. It's going to be one of these 2 options.
Okay.
I'm either going to be playing a 4-3-3 transitioning to a 3-4-3. Like it's a very attacking football.
He's just
shape.
revealing his tactics
know, yeah.
completely to all of us.
No. Or
Or
it's going to be a 4-4-2. Simple, effective.
right, so we'll just
you will
set
find
up
out-
for both of those, and then what?
You'll find out on the day, and if I need to make tweaks during the game, I will.
Conzy's not going to tell us his
Yeah,
formation.
exactly.
But you don't know. You don't know which one it's going to be yet. So there you go.
Yeah, but they know that it's going to be one of those two.
Yeah, we'll just set up
You
two
think
of our
you
own that
think
counter
when
each one, and
yeah,
it's
Or
like,
do
oh,
you?
okay.
Maybe I'm lying.
Like,
Okay, there
you
we
know
go.
when you play FIFA,
I'm
you
not.
scroll
He's
down.
not smart enough.
Oh my
No,
days.
it's like when you play FIFA, you think of how long it takes to get to the bottom of the formation list. That's how many formation options they've got.
Yeah.
True. But you know what? I felt like giving them a little bit of a.
I don't need it, yeah,
we're
they
gonna
need
we're gonna
it.
smash them
Yeah,
anyway,
they
so
need
they
it.
need a little bit of an advantage. Like, yeah, exactly. So it doesn't matter. You might want to set up to play against my formations, but they're still gonna beat you. So there you go.
To be fair, I'm looking at our attack. It's looking juicy. at the
Well,
moment.
and we've still got more players to come, right? So
But that's what I'm saying. Like only from the podcast, I'm saying.
yeah.
Where
our
do you
team's
play?
looking juicy up top.
You're a striker.
But I might be playing a bit deeper. Who knows?
Okay.
No. So we can't reveal too much in terms of players or kits, although I'll touch on that briefly in a second. So players, we've got all the boys from the Blue Podcast are going to be playing on the Blue Podcast team. That's been confirmed, and Zach's been confirmed on the. Do you want to reveal your team name actually?
Yep, we are the headliners.
Yes.
Boom! What a team name! I love
Yeah,
it. Love
that
it.
is a good team
It's
name
a
to be
cold
fair.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to call you the
I
guests.
thought
so
that.
No, the guests, that is terrible.
Yeah. So I thought
So bad. The guests, like that
I
is
thought the
terrible.
headliners. He thought of the guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Headliners.
fair. So the headliner's captain's obviously going to be Zach.
Yes.
Conzy's going to be the opposing manager.
And Hayes is going to be in goal.
Hayes is going to be in goal. And we've got another set of names which is going to be revealed soon, which is the confirmed players who are going to be on the headliners team.
I guess we can tease that.
Yeah. Can we say the combined total from TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube?
I think
we
we'll come
won't.
to that.
We'll come to that.
We'll come to
that.
So,
Don't get excited.
Yeah.
so the guys who are confirmed currently, we know they're going to be on the headliners team, are guys who have been on the podcast
Yeah.
before. So some of you might have some names in your mind. I don't want to reveal too much because I'm going to start saying names.
Yes, he will.
What I will say is there are 9 guys confirmed for the headliners team currently and 11 guys confirmed for the Blue Podcast team. Oh no, sorry, 13. 14 now, yeah, 14 names. We're going to even that out, bear with me. But then we've also got
Lots of others.
lots of other guests who are confirmed to be coming and playing in the event. We don't know which team yet, but these are some big names who've not been on the podcast before and will either be backing us up or backing up the headliners.
Some might say a bit too big for us.
Bit too big for our boots. All will be revealed over time. We're gonna, if you follow our socials, we're gonna be revealing them slowly over time.
Instagram's the main one.
Instagram is the main
Yes.
one, but I've also got Kian on Twitter who's going to be reposting this kind of stuff. Actually, to be fair, X has been
So
pretty
what's
active
the
at the moment.
handles on Instagram and Twitter?
I will get the Twitter one because I actually can't remember off the
I'm
top of my
pretty
head.
sure it's at the.
Blue Podcast Network on Instagram.
Yeah.
If you search for the Blue Podcast Network,
I'm
it
pretty sure
does
it's
come
at
up.
Blue Podcast Net.
Net.
On
Yeah,
Twitter.
because I ran out of
X,
space
sorry.
on the handle.
X.
Yeah, on X, yeah.
It is at Blue Podcast Net because
Yes.
I ran out of space in the handle.
That is annoying.
It is annoying, but I might have to change that at some point. But yeah, make sure you're following that for player announcements. Kit announcements will be coming out on the Jersey Bird
page.
TikTok.
And Instagram.
I won't reveal too much, but what I will say is they are custom-made Jersey Bird kits,
They're very nice.
and they are
Yeah, they're not bad, are they?
fire.
Very
I
nice.
may have sweet talked the top designer.
Yeah.
So we've got home kits for both team. We've got goalkeeper kits for both team.
Yes.
And we've got training kits.
We're going to have a training shirt as well.
training shirt, yeah.
We are still looking for sponsors at
Yes.
this time.
So if anyone wants to be a part of the event and help and donate some money to charity, please contact us and we can talk about. We'll get you on the shirt. So I think front of shirt's confirmed already.
Jersey Bird.
We've got one training kit sponsor currently.
50-50.
Okay.
It's like we're having a meeting today about it.
Okay, cool. But we're going to have multiple sponsors on the training kit anyway. So if you want to sponsor the training kit, that's fine.
Yep.
We also have sleeve and short sponsor available.
Yep.
And back of shirt available.
Yes.
So please get in contact with us if you'd like to be involved in this event.
And our
Should be a good
email
way.
Is...
Oh, wait, no, I do know it. Info at thebluepodcastnetwork.co.uk. You can find it on top of the YouTube page as well.
It's not .com.
No, .co.uk.
Fair enough.
We
That's why I asked you.
I was adamant that it would be when I bought the domain. I was like, I'm adamant I'm going to get .co.uk because I'm not having it in Meta stuff.
Well, you wanted to reveal the combined confirmed people
Yeah.
followers.
So I calculated it, and
Jeez.
it
Is
is.
this including the halftime show person as well, which I'll tell you about in a second.
I don't even know who that is. Do I?
Actually, I'm going to get the exact number because it's on it.
Yeah,
So.
get the exact number, but it is a bit. It's a big number.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
It's a brother of a player, if that makes sense.
Oh, I feel like you
Okay.
revealed too much there.
No, I've not.
A brother of a player.
Two
Right.
brothers who are coming down.
So there's two brothers that are coming.
Right.
There's a set of brothers that are coming.
Oh, I think okay, yeah.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have got a halftime show. Not gonna
at
say who's in it.
time, I don't think there's anybody here that we've not ticked off that is now coming.
Right.
I'm just having a look through, make sure there's nobody I missed. Don't think that there is.
Have you found the number?
I have indeed.
What is the number combined?
63 billion.
15,050,102 subscribers total on
Followers
Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube combined.
That's not bad.
Nice. That's decent. And it's only going to go up as well.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
That's just the confirmed guys. We've got
It could double.
another like 10,
Oh, easily, yeah.
12.
Yeah.
So it will be 22 players apiece. And we currently have filled 33 of those slots. So that leaves us with do the maths in my head.
11.
11 players still to be confirmed.
That's a whole team, though. That's still a
know.
lot of
And
people.
we've got some
It's not
people we're
11.
contacting who are big names. If you've got somebody you want to see play, by the way,
Comment.
let us know down below and we'll see if they can have a spot.
Or if you want to be involved and you're relatively big.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say, if Cristiano Ronaldo, if you want to just drop
CR7.
I need a new left winger.
Need a new left winger.
That's you.
I'm playing on the right, and I.
Yeah, you're playing
No,
on the
you're
right.
playing on the left because Carlos played on the right.
Is he?
No,
He's
Carlos is
left-footed.
playing on the left. Yeah,
Carlos is
no,
left-footed.
I'm just
So-
getting all the tactics
Yeah,
while I
I
sit
know.
here. Just carry on, yeah.
I don't mind telling you that Carlos was playing
It
on the
doesn't
left.
matter though.
Yeah.
It's a charity.
Anyway.
Rolling subs.
Exactly.
Rolling
Oh,
subs.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to
rolling
need
subs.
that, I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Two
my
45-minute
fitness
halves. There's going to be food, there's going to be drink, there's going to be amenities. We're looking into the amenities.
What's that?
Like things to do. Like, no, amenities. It's
Amenities?
Oh, sorry.
Amenities.
What is
Okay,
that?
fair enough.
What is that word?
Like-
I've never heard of that.
I
like
thought it was
fun things, but-
amenities, isn't it?
Like,
Oh, I'm
like
bugging
fun
up.
things to do. Like, this is going to be a kids' event, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed. This is a family,
No, it's good. Not just
family,
be a kid's-
family, friend,
No.
family friendly
I'm
event.
finishing my game and having a pint.
Yeah.
Oh no! Beer
It's
will-
suited to everyone.
Yes.
It's
Beer
suited
will
to
be
everyone.
served. Beer
Yeah.
will be served. It's a
But it
family
is
friendly
family
event.
Yeah,
friendly.
exactly.
Family
yeah.
friendly events. There will be things. So if your kids love some of these creators that we're going to have on, make sure you bring your kids down.
We
There'll
are
be
going to
stuff
offer
do.
something for the kids, if I'm not mistaken.
We've got a couple of things in mind. I don't think anything's confirmed yet, so
Okay.
I don't want to say anything just yet. But
Potential mascots.
potential, bring your boots.
What?
What does that mean?
Oh no, this for the no. I'm saying potential mascots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's a rule at Oxford City. If you want to go on a pitch at all, that means cameramen,
Please don't rush the pitch.
staff, players,
Yeah,
anybody
that's
who wants to go
fine.
on the pitch have to wear boots.
Cool.
So just make sure you wear that because
So
it
please
is
don't rush the pitch as well.
it is a 4G surface and it can be damaged.
I
Oh, it's
know-
4G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that. No, last time I played on grass, I got injured because it's
Oh,
uneven.
yeah.
So I prefer it when it's like flat. So thank God for that. That's
Yeah,
wicked.
it's a nice pitch. You'll have to come down and have a look at it. At some
Yeah,
point, just
yeah.
there.
How's
Yeah.
the
Do the face
injury recovery going?
Like it's going. Like I'm not. There's no recovery. I've got no ACL, and
Oh,
I never
nice.
will have one. So it's more
At
so
least
like
you can't break it again.
exactly. Yeah. So I just do a lot of like rehab and physio to strengthen the rest of the muscles around
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
not too like reliant on it. That's the
Right,
word.
okay.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Do you want
Yeah.
to reveal a little bit about yourself in terms of how you're going to play? Like, what position do you play?
What's your name? What's your age?
What country do you play? Do the little like we do the Jimmy Bull like.
No. So growing up, I was a winger. Unfortunately, I've bulked up a lot, so that's kind of out of question for now. But I'm also play like behind the striker or in the midfield.
Hey, yeah, Dama Traore.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
well,
saying.
yeah, but I pride myself more on my vision than anything else. Like I want to create. That's what I like to do, and I like to dribble. I do like a dribble. Yeah.
Check
Yeah.
out his Instagram stories. He's been
Yeah.
posting a lot.
Yeah.
You've
getting
almost
ready.
been teasing the fact you're coming back. To
Yeah,
the
yeah,
football.
yeah. So I'm hoping, like, by the charity match, I'm hoping to have lost like quite a lot of weight as well. So I'm training like every day. So like by that point, I'm hoping I can play like a full 90 if I can. But as captain, I want to lead by example. I want to be like running and shit. So yeah.
You want to be that guy.
I'm not gonna be the captain that just like walking around. You know what I mean? Like I can't do
Over
that.
there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. So yeah, it's gonna be good, man.
That'll be good.
I'm excited.
But I mean, we've spoken a bit about the charity match.
Yeah.
What have you been up to lately?
So obviously still work for Danny.
Yep.
Still as hectic as ever. I mean, he's just had a kid, so it's almost become more reliant on myself because I'm trying to take off as much as I can for him, so it's a lot easier for him. We're killing both channels at the moment. His FIFA's going mad, and the more channel he's actually built his own studio, so he can record videos day in, day out. So it's a bit more work for myself, but I don't mind it. Personally, my own YouTube channel as well is kicking off at the moment.
Getting some views, man.
Yeah. I'm working. I'm trying. With the spare time that I have, I'm trying to do my own thing. One video is now on like 250,000 views, which is sick. I mean, last month I did 1.5 million views, which I never thought like that would happen. Just grinding, man. I don't think I have an off button. That's the problem. I just like never like turn off. I'm like always active. So I'd see how long that works until I pass out. But
your TikTok videos keep on popping up for me.
Yeah. TikTok, everything, man.
What if United were all the free transfer market?
Let's talk about that one. Well, actually, no, we probably should talk about that one.
Yeah.
If you could be watching much of United?
Oh yeah, I watch them every game. Unfortunate for my blood pressure, but I watch them every game. I mean, I see stuff I like, but I also see stuff I don't like. So I can see it's getting better.
It can't get any worse than this.
Exactly. No. So like I've already kind of written off the season. In the league, like in my opinion, we should just play the youth team. Like if we can't get relegated at this point, just chuck anyone on the pitch and just put everything into the Europa League.
Fredrickson, Igbanganov, Seko Kone, Chido Obi.
He's naming the whole youth team.
Videk, who else? Aiden Heaven.
You say Obi?
Kind of counts.
Yeah, Obi.
But Aiden Heaven's out, isn't he?
He's back now.
He's
back.
back. He's back. Delict's back. Amad's back.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be out for a long time.
Delict and Amad are back.
Oh, wow.
They can actually play tomorrow.
They can play tomorrow.
Yeah,
They will
which will
play
be-
tomorrow.
yeah.
They need them to play tomorrow.
Do you guys think you win tomorrow?
Yes.
Which
I
will
don't
actually
think
be
so.
3
No, I
days.
do.
Which will be
At that ground.
3 days
I
ago?
didn't.
Yeah, at the San
but-
Mames.
Yeah.
Man,
But
that's
I
a tough
didn't.
place to go.
But I've looked at their team, and I don't know half the names on that team sheet.
But that's just because we don't watch that league. Like
But some of them are.
they've got Nico Williams.
There are two
Why don't
players
we
there that are
ask
dangerous.
the La Liga resident of the Purple Show.
Go on.
Right, might as well. They are decent.
They're a good team.
I'm going to be honest.
Where are they in the league?
I want to say they're fourth right now.
They're good, man.
So
We're 70.
They've got Nico and Leonardo Williams who are just elite, and then the rest of them are kind of like.
Yeah,
no, but then like even you like the centre halves are good. Yerai and Vivian, they're both solid. You've got
Vivian's not bad.
Bericice at left back. They've got Unai
That's a
Simon in
solid
goal.
team, bro.
Yuri's the only one I've heard of.
They've got some good players in their
But
team.
don't forget, the final is also their ground.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're like, I'd say they're almost
battling
favourites
for
to
it.
win.
They're going
It's at
to
their
be
ground.
so up
If they
for
get to the
it.
final, they're favourites.
So I think this is my personal opinion. I think tomorrow we either draw or lose like 2-1 or something. It goes back to our ground and we'll win it there. That's what I see happening.
I agree that we're going to win
see
it.
you guys getting thumped.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Okay, fair
Everyone
enough.
thinks we're going to get thumped. I don't think we're going to get thumped. That's impossible.
I think you're going to rush back the 3 injuries you just said.
I don't think Ahmad will start. I think he'll come on
If you do start him, he's going to get injured again.
probably.
Because
I think we'll save him for next week. I think he may play 20 minutes or
Maybe,
so.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I don't see you guys doing it.
Do you know what I actually... People might hate on this, but I love Joshua Zirkzee. I love that man. Like, I think he's such a good footballer. He's just in the wrong team. Like, when I watch... you have to bear in mind, he's 6'4".
Yeah.
He dribbles...
Like he's 5'6".
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like he is a good player. If you put him in the positions that we were playing him, like if we was in these competitions now, I'd be more comfortable knowing he was there.
Yeah.
But now we've only got Hoyland. I feel my
he's
confidence
dog.
is gone. Like it's
Yeah.
shot. Like
There are issues though with Hoyland.
You love Hoyland.
No, I don't.
You do. Well, you say he's better
I
than
just don't like
Nicholas
Nicholas
Jackson.
Jackson.
You think he's better
Who
than
hasn't
Nicholas Jackson?
scored for the first time since what was it?
Yes.
December.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was injured for a little while.
Still probably scored more goals since the start of December than Hoyland.
No
yes.
comment.
It's
No,
not
I don't.
difficult, though. To be
Hoyland
fair.
does need a loan to Serie A or something.
Also, wasn't Jackson out for like
Yes.
a month and a half or
Yes.
2
The
months?
thing was
No,
Xerxes-
Jackson's better than him. I don't know where
Yeah.
that's
I
right.
don't know
Jackson's
what it's
definitely
all
But
better.
yeah, he's always been
I've-
saying this every single time we do a Premier League
Such
show.
a stubborn bastard.
I am. I've dug myself a hole. I can't get myself out.
Yeah.
Now.
No, but you could have said it once.
You could just
You
say
could have
it
said
now.
it once and just gone, you know what?
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you could still apologise.
Yeah.
The camera's there.
at the camera.
You know.
No. I apologise for absolutely nothing. We'll see what happens in the long run. That's all I'm going to say.
But yeah,
but Xerxes great,
Yeah.
but I don't see him as a 9. I see him
No,
as a
I
10.
like him playing behind the striker. I think that's
he's a
physical-
full
in a-
striker.
in a- he
thought
would play the
started
second
playing
striker in a
better
4-4-2.
when he was playing with Hoyland.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought he started playing better when he was playing with Hoyland.
Yeah,
But I feel like him linking up with Bruno and stuff, and like the passes that he can do,
Yeah.
Hoyland just can't do that.
he
I
has
also
a
think-
part to play in this team. I kind of just want a fresh slate. I kind of just want to be like, you did okay, now go to Juve and do better. And like, we'll go and
Hoyland?
reinvest. No, fucking.
Oh, Xerxes.
I don't mind it.
Nah.
It wouldn't bother me if we kept him, but I kind of just want to just.
I'd rather keep him. He's got a point to prove. The fans love him. He had that time where he got subbed off in the first half and it was terrible.
Yeah, that was
but
awful.
now you've seen that the fans actually care. You can
He's
see he's
recovered
putting
it.
more
Yeah,
into
yeah.
like having Ahmad and Xerxes and Bruno. They're players that can actually play football. They're not system players. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's
I know
what
what
I
you
like to
Garnacho.
watch. And well, yeah, Garnacho I like, but I like how he's direct. But his decision making is some of the worst I've ever seen. So
There is just so many players I'd rather buy him and give minutes. Like Ryan Cherky's available for £25 million.
Well, Cunha.
Someone needs
Cunha, yeah,
Cunha's
Cunha
coming in
comes
for
in. He's going to be a
£6 million.
six signing. It'll be a six signing.
It'll be six signing.
I'm
Bruno's
fuming.
dropping.
I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, Cunha to United, it is a perfect
Yeah,
fit.
it's
Like
a
the
good fit.
system, you think you've got Cunha, Fernandez, Ahmad.
Yeah.
Like you could start. I don't know. You could even play Cunha up top,
Yeah.
and
I
you just
don't-
interchange all the three.
Are you not a fan of him?
I am a fan of him. I don't think he's going to be a 10. I think he's going to be dropped into the 8.
Yeah,
I think he's going to play Bruno deep, and that's what I'm saying. we need
Bruno
to-
in the 8, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather have like Ahmad at right mid. I'd rather have Bruno at centre mid, and then I'd have like Cunha. Then we buy someone else, and then Garnacho and either Mainu or you keep Xerxes and use him there. Like that's like the kind of 4 attacking midfielders.
Confused as to where you were playing anyone there.
Wait.
7 attacking.
Basically, Ahmad and Bruno wouldn't play in the.
So confused. I was trying to follow it. I was like,
Ahmad and Bruno play in the midfields and not in the 10s, and then I'd have Garnacho kept, and then either Xerxes or Mainu, and then you
Or
buy
Mainu in the 10?
Cunha.
Yeah, Mainu is good in the 10.
He has got because he's good at like he keeps
He's
the ball.
the way, yeah,
Ball
exactly.
retention is fantastic. Or
That's
I'd-
where
I'm
he's
not-
similar to Xerxes
Do you
in
not
that
think he
aspect.
would be
Yeah.
better a little bit deeper?
I don't think he hasn't got the legs. Like when you
you
watch
can't-
him,
you
he looks
can't
like he
play a-
struggles to run up and
You can't
down.
play midfield 2 with Bruno and Mainu.
No, impossible.
Like
He's not
Bruno
defensive.
or
Of
Ugarte.
course,
and that's what I'm
Mainu
saying.
and
Like,
Ugarte.
you're not going to get that many minutes out of Mainu in the 8 if you are playing Bruno there.
Yeah.
So you give him the minutes in 10.
I think Bruno
But then it
suits
just
being
feels weird
deeper.
to not have Bruno.
Further forward.
The other way
I
around.
think he's better deeper.
I think he's better deeper. His range
No,
of
I
passing
was
is
going to say
fantastic.
earlier. I was going to say earlier. He's made your team look better when he's played deeper.
Yeah.
But you are but you are massively sacrificing up top.
But
But that's where bringing someone in like Cunha
Yeah.
and leaving Bruno to drop
Yeah.
deeper,
Yeah.
that can
That
kind
makes
of
He
sense.
help.
can dribble, he can pass, and he can draw fouls. What he will do is he will pick up the ball in deep positions, either dribble past somebody, pass past somebody, or get fouled, and then drag the team up the pitch that way. So everybody starts to step up slightly higher, which is what we want, which is what Amram's system works because the 2 wingers are wingers, and everybody presses, and you leave those 3 guys just to cover the.
I think you
defense
will
third.
get found out against the better teams playing Bruno deeper as well.
I think the only way, like,
Defensively, I mean.
yeah, the way we work right now, any team that we play that just sits back, we can't beat.
No.
Because we don't have out and out killers up front. Like there isn't someone that's just gonna. Like if Garnacho goes past someone, the next choice that he'll make after that isn't the right choice most of the time. And the only killer that I'd say we currently have is Bruno. He's the only person that will get the ball in the edge.
But you're not playing him as an
Yeah, well, since he's been injured, but like now,
And I don't
yeah.
want to play either of them in the attacking third, which is mad.
Yeah. Or like the old Rashford of like last season or the season
Jesus.
before, like someone that can actually.
But
there's none of that.
That's why I want someone like Cunha, because he is a killer.
Yeah, he just shoots.
And that's why I want someone like Ryan Cherky, because if you look at what he does,
Yeah.
like dribbling, attacking the back line, crossing, key pass, like what he does, he's just class. You get those players with that kind of flair plus attribute on FIFA. You know what I'm saying? Like
if you get
that's what
Cherky,
he
you
is.
play Cunha on the left.
You play Cunha, Cherky.
Well, Cherky's
striker.
both footed, so you can play him anywhere.
Exactly. He could play either of those 2 tens.
Have you not seen him like in the clips of him left
No,
or
he's
right
amazing.
foot?
No, I know
Yeah.
he's amazing, but
Yeah.
I don't think Garnacho is good enough. If you're getting to,
Well, they are saying that Garnacho might leave.
Yes, yeah.
So-
well, it was
I see
it was
Garnacho
linked
being a
with,
backup
like
next season.
Chelsea, Napoli,
Yeah.
you know?
if he goes to Chelsea, I'll be.
And I think it's Napoli. Well, you are,
I
and
don't
even
wanna-
with Mainu, you were linked with him as well.
Yeah, but that's
Then you have
Yeah.
Ahmad who can play in the 10, but majority of his minutes will be on the right, and then you've got Garnacho who can
I
back
just,
up on the
I
left.
think the striker position needs to be sorted out. We can't have a striker that doesn't score more than 10 goals a season. Like
I
that's
looked
impossible.
into
and
this.
being named Manchester United.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's options like Retegui, who's at Atlanta. You've got Boniface,
I don't
who's
think
at
he'd
Man
come to
United.
you.
But I don't think we do that because I think we just need goals at this point. We need someone who's experienced, a goal scorer. So Delap is a good option because he's prem proven
but he's cheap as well.
and he's cheap.
30 million.
30 mil
Can I
is
just
So
say
if we
though-
can't sign who I want to sign, then we go for him.
Yeah.
But
I
I, think
know-
the key signing should be
No, it should be a
Victor
striker.
Osimhen. That's who it should be.
You
That's a
ain't
lot of
getting him.
money.
You're
That's-
not in Europe.
That's a lot of money
We
as
no,
well.
but
That's
if
what
we,
I'm saying, but also
well, we
you've got to
could be
understand-
in Europe.
but
That's what I'm saying.
You're not going to be.
If we
in
win the
Europe.
Europa League, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's
But
not
you're
over
not going to
yet.
be. Let's just
not
let's
over
just
yet.
go from right now where you're not in Europe.
No, I don't. In my opinion, I'd love him, but it's not feasible. And at the end of the day, where are clubs trying to not pay a lot of people money, like wages as well, and his wages are like nuts.
But I feel like you need that guy who's just going to score goals. And I know
he is
there's
that,
no one else
but-
available.
That's why you won't go to Chelsea as well, Osimhen, because we won't break our wage budget.
Yeah, he's what's he on like? I thought I heard like 500-600K or
No,
something nuts.
no,
It's nuts. It is
But
nuts.
that's what he would be on us. 100%.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think it's as unfeasible as you think, though. One, I think he's Nigerian. He grew up in Nigeria. Like, there's
He supports
a
Man United, I'm
strong-
pretty sure, as well,
Yeah,
though.
I'm saying there's a strong Man United link in Nigeria, so I think he would be willing to. He's not happy at Napoli. He wants to leave. And last season, he waited an entire summer, and no one went in for him, right?
He's on 350k.
Yeah, no one went in for him, or anyone who did go in for him couldn't buy him, right? So I don't think he must be at least a little bit desperate at this point. He doesn't want to end up in.
I don't know if he's
I don't
desperate.
think
He's
he's
got a
desperate.
list of clubs that probably want him.
Mate,
Yeah.
So many.
I
clubs
even
will pay
this
he
is
want
nuts
the
to me, but I
same
imagine him
situation
even going
also.
Saudi.
Yeah.
Like if he's that like
No,
money.
no, because he didn't go. He went to Turkey because he didn't want to go Saudi.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Oh
saying.
really? Okay.
Yeah,
He was that desperate at the end. He went to Turkey, and that says
How
something.
old is he? 26.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing wrong with Turkey, bro. But it's not as good as the other top.
It's no
five leagues.
Premier League.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, if we went in early and went, okay, guaranteed Premier League football, like we're going to challenge for Europe. We've got this exciting team. We've got Amram, who's a young, exciting manager. We could convince him.
I think you
You're a
need.
United fan, like, come on.
I think you need to plan for a season ahead, not next season.
I think you'd at least do a loan.
Chelsea going to be better. Newcastle going to be better. Villa going to be better.
Yeah.
Brighton going to be better.
Do you think
Brentford
Villa
gonna
will be better?
Yeah, I think they will be.
I
Well,
don't
I
know.
mean,
The
I
league
think
is
they
so
will be.
unpredictable.
It is,
like
it is.
like people sign loads of players and they
if they
do
can
shite.
if they
you know what I mean?
confirm Asensio, if they can get that sorted,
That's a good signing. Yeah.
then I think they stay as good as they have been.
Yeah.
I think Brentford actually has been getting better most weeks lately.
They're a great system.
Palace will be
Frankie's-
better next season as well.
Well, unless they lose Glasgow, which is very possible. He could go to
It's very
Leipzig.
possible.
But a lot of these teams that you're naming, the lower like team, like we're the lowest team, but the lower teams like Palace,
That's what
Villa,
I'm saying.
they're
think
gonna
you'll
lose
struggle.
players though.
But I think you're going to still
I think Gahey's
struggle
going and Eze
compared
could
to
go.
these. I don't think Eze is going to go, by the way.
I think
I don't really
Gahey's-
know where
they're
he
the very
would
least
go.
Yeah,
lose
doesn't-
Unless
Gahey.
it's
there's not a
Tottenham,
lot
but
of
I
teams.
don't know.
Also, Lacroix has got really good underlying numbers. He could get picked up by a bigger club. He looks fantastic.
But you're
Gahey's
saying all these
probably
if
gonna
buts
leave.
and maybes.
Gahey is leaving.
But
But
who's gonna
I actually-
like Palace said no to like 75 mil last season? Didn't
No,
they?
but he's out of contract next year.
Oh,
Oh,
because
okay.
they didn't have a replacement as well.
Yeah.
He either signs or he walks for free next year at the end of the year. So
So, but like, I think you guys need to plan for this next season, not the season coming up. You're gonna because you got to know you're
yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah, as of right
obviously,
now,
I
yeah.
know you might
Yeah.
win it, which is very unlikely, but you
Yes.
might.
Yeah.
You haven't got Europe.
Yeah.
imagine if
Like-
we did Champions League football bro, after all this.
Yeah,
Fucking
it'd be
hell.
fucking
You know,
wild.
mate, it would do my head in,
would
honestly.
I'd be
You know
so
how much
pissed
I've been
off.
loving this season. Seeing us here, and then what is it? Like the gap. It's wonderful, and
If
we're gonna
you
get
Champions League still. I'd be.
Oh,
It would actually mean that your season
Was alright.
wasn't bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Which
was
is
alright.
wild.
Like it'd be
He's
better.
a bit better than Tottenham. Which
No,
is
but it just also makes your whole season like
Look alright.
void.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was, you just came fifth.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
Like it's wild
Yeah.
that just.
I mean, I hope
completely
it
changes
happens,
the
but
It's
season.
a
To be fair,
possibility.
Very difficult.
If you don't get Champions League football, if you don't get in the top 5,
And you get it, I'm gonna fucking punch you.
You
I'll
imagine.
actually
Bro,
fucking
imagine.
kick off.
but it's very doable. Though. There are bargains out there. Delap, Cherky are kind of key players who would be very
But
cheap.
this is what I'm trying to say is you need.
Gettable.
I think you're going to struggle to sign players this summer, so you should try and get younger, more developing players.
Delap is gettable,
and then
Cherky's
once you've got European football, probably you've got
Well, I
European
wouldn't
football
have
the
said
season after.
Cunha's gettable, but now apparently he is.
Oh,
No,
I
I
was
was,
shocked by that.
but I thought he would have looked at a team like Arsenal
Liverpool,
or
Arsenal,
someone
like,
like
yeah.
that. You know,
No one's had any.
No, they
kind of
are
links.
interested, but I think it's something. I don't know if he's a
You-
Man United fan.
Yeah, I think
or
it's more
he's
that.
some-
He wants to
Maybe.
come to us, yeah.
Maybe
and
that's
our
the case.
manager is
But we're the only team
Portuguese,
that-
which helps.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Brazilian, but it
If you
helps
look at
him.
the
Yeah.
media, we're the only team that's actually like been linked to like do anything about it. Like Arsenal, everyone's like, oh, he could go to a top club like Arsenal or Liverpool.
But that's 'cause he
nobody
he-
said like Liverpool have gone for him.
It's because he
No.
changes your team.
He does 100.
He
In
completely
my
changes your
opinion as
team.
well, I still think I know we're not that great, but I still think we have a pull because of who we are.
Oh yeah,
like
100%.
like
No, I know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's-
But in my opinion, I think where we go wrong is we always spend a lot of money for no reason. Like the amount of money we spent on Hoyland, that is nuts.
yeah. Considering he had
Yeah.
what,
Like-
was it 9 or it was even,
Yeah, like-
it was 9 to 11 like
made sense.
Serie A
And the money on
goals in the
Sancho.
season.
when we
And I might like these guys. Like
Yeah.
we've
it's
done
just,
it, like,
Anthony.
I get the
yeah.
vision, right?
Pogba, I mean, Pogba I actually thought was worth the money.
Yeah, I was
but-
going to say.
But like, it's just
Would you have him back?
No.
He's going to be past it, man.
Bro.
I kind of want it back.
Yeah, but the wages
I
is going
think
to
I think you got to move
I
on.
played an FM save where I did Amarim's system, and I played him left wing, and it's worked like a magic. You have no idea.
Paul Pogba left wing.
To be fair, I could see it, but he's just... I don't think... How old is he now? 30...
31, 32.
Yeah, like...
It's not exactly going to help your team with the long run, is it?
Yeah.
No.
I
think it puts a bad image on us as well to bring him back again.
Again.
Yeah. Oh.
Probably.
Well,
How many
three,
times would it be?
Yeah,
Three.
I guess, yeah.
3 times.
3 separate occasions playing for the club. That'd be wild.
I really want it. I don't know if it's doable now. If we get Champions League football, I think it is, because he's obviously the manager's leaving. We need to go balls to the wall for Frimpong when we can.
He's not going to a club that's not got Europe.
I think he'd go Liverpool.
But
I don't know.
Liverpool are linked with him.
Yeah, I don't know.
He doesn't want him.
I
He
think...
doesn't want him.
I don't know. I don't know.
He fits our system better.
I know he fits our system better, but we still don't know. I mean, Trent says he's leaving, but so anything could happen at this point.
Yeah.
We need a proper creative
but he is,
fullback. Yeah, but I feel like he's more a right winger sort
That's
of.
that's why he works for us and not them.
I think as much as
You
Gabriel
can't
Alonso's
sell him on
leaving,
the
so
system
I-
if you're that shit.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't rate Pedro Porro defensively, but going forward, his numbers are really good, and he would fit Liverpool.
I don't see him as a Premier League winning right back.
But who knows until you
I think he could be.
He's a
really one
good
of Tottenham's
football
best
player
players.
because he's got like...
He's Tottenham's best defender for a
if
long
he's
time.
going to be in a
Or maybe Romero. Actually, maybe Romero.
That's
maybe
so bad defensively, man. What the fuck are you on
can
about?
Compensate. You
But
can play
like-
a defensive left back and compensate. You play a back three.
no, but
Let me get
no, but
forward.
again, like
You can work with that.
we've had attacking fullbacks
Spurs
now
can't.
for so we've had
I was
attacking
gonna say,
fullbacks for
you
so
won-
many
you won 2
seasons.
Premier Leagues with Trent at right back, and
You know,
he's not
and we're
defensively
what
good
we're
at
gonna
all.
most likely get
Stats are
Milos
still
Milos
leaps and
Kerkez as
bounds better
well.
than Porro.
Oh, Kirkez is a baller.
Kerkez
I like
most
him.
likely will get him.
If you
hopefully.
get Kirkez, that's brilliant.
Hopefully we'll get Kerkez, and then we'll have Pedro Porro as well. Well,
That's
it's who
also
I
with
want,
the-
but
Are
I've
you
not seen
linked
any.
with him?
And I've not seen any links.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Two
just
ones.
like I want.
Oh.
I want creatively just going forward, and he's a very good passer of the ball.
If you don't
and
get
I feel like
Kirkez, you
he
get
would
Robinson,
suit
and
it.
that is still amazing.
Oh, Robertson's old now, isn't he?
Robinson this season's fair.
so-
I'm so
I've
sad.
spoken-
'cause
I've
it's-
spoken-
Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
Fulham.
But
yeah,
I've,
but I'd rather
spoken
Kirkez,
to
'cause
Fulham
he's
Yeah, but
younger.
if you
Kirkez, yeah.
couldn't get Kirkez and you got Robinson, that's still an amazing.
Isn't Kirkez
signing.
like 21 as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad.
You know,
But I
and of
think
course
Robinson's like
Soboslai-
27,
Soboslai's
28 now.
Hungarian. You know,
Oh,
they've
yeah,
got that
he,
link.
He will either have to back him up or leave.
but I've spoken to some Fulham fans, and barring obviously the games where he's unbelievable,
He's not that great.
he can be quite average. If you watch him week in, week out, obviously this is a standout season for him this season. Obviously,
I think he was better
But-
last season.
no. I was speaking to Fulham fans last season. They were like, honestly, if you watch him week in, week out,
Meh.
yeah,
I'd rather Kirkez.
I'd rather.
Yeah, I'd rather Kirkez as well. But what I'm
Kirkez
saying
is
is
ceiling
the
is
two
a lot
guys you're
higher.
linked with
Yeah.
are both very good, and even if you have to go to your backup, I think you'd still end up being a lot better with him in the
Yeah,
side.
I mean,
But I'd be more worried about your right back because again.
yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens on that. There's
do you-
still,
so
there's
weird.
still
Do
a
you trust
1%.
Conor Bradley? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, Conor Bradley's good,
He's a
man.
good
He is
player.
That's what
He's a
I'm
good
saying. Do you
player.
just trust him? Like,
But
go
no,
for
I'd
it.
still
But
want
then
another
who do
right
you have
back.
after that?
Exactly.
Joe Gomez.
No, he's not an attacking right back. I'd rather him centre back, man.
But you could go out and buy someone young and have him as the backup and let Conor Bradley start.
Yeah, but again, Bradley's not Trent. Like, I
But
don't
then,
get me
but then
wrong,
he can
He's
have
better than
Kirkez, who's
Trent.
more attacking.
In my opinion,
but I don't.
He
I
could
don't like that. I want
He's gonna
Liverpool's.
rattle him now.
So, what's that? Sorry.
He could be better than Trent, genuinely. Conor Bradley.
No,
he's
fuck
more
off.
well-rounded.
No.
Like, he's better defensively, and he's just as good. He's very good to
No,
attack.
no. The Trent's passing
Trent
is
changed
a
the right back
joke.
role.
A joke.
He's less of a right back and more of a centre mid. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying though. He's better defender.
Does that work so well?
Right now, he's a better defender than Trent. He could be a better going forward than Trent as well. Like, okay, he's not going to be as good.
I don't think he's gonna.
passing
I don't
wise,
think
but
he will ever be better going forward than Alexander-Arnold ever. Like
I don't
we're
think so.
talking that the passing standards that Trent
He's
has.
better defensively, in my opinion.
He's with miles better.
I'd say he's better defensively.
But then again,
Yeah.
even still, there was what was it?
I
I
There
would
was
say
a-
it was Miles better defensively.
There
Not
was a-
Miles, but
yeah,
he is.
but
I'd
that-
say
yeah,
he
no,
is.
he is
yeah.
average.
Yeah.
But he's had some mistakes in him. I've seen Conor Bradley.
There was a game against Leicester where we won 1-0. He got cooked by whoever the Leicester winger was.
That's fucking Leicester.
Yeah.
What's his name?
But Trent's had that kind of stuff happen to him as well.
Yeah,
No,
Trent gets
yes,
cooked quite
No, that's
often.
fine.
Yeah, but
I
this-
understand
to be
that.
But
fair-
it's what he gives you the other way.
Going
Yeah.
forward,
Do you know what I
the
mean?
amount of passes, like it's the pass before the assist, and it's just the
Do you
30,
think, though,
40
you
yard.
put Trent in another team, he's the same output? Because having Salah on the same side as you...
It helps.
And yeah, like,
Oh, it helps.
if you put... I still see Trent, if he goes Real Madrid, I don't see him doing as good as he did at Liverpool.
Well, he's got
Because you-
Rodrigo, who's still
No, but you look
Great.
at what who's that guy playing right back right now? But who's a centre mid?
Carvajal.
Valverde.
Valverde. Look at Valverde playing there. Valverde's miles better defensively and has had to be this season to cover for the general ineptities of that team. There shouldn't be because the team's a fucking joke, but they don't gel well together. I don't think Trent going into that team is gonna gel.
That's what I said. I don't
at least not for a season.
I
don't think it's gonna work for at least a season.
He can't just be his reason for going Real Madrid because he's mates with Bellingham. Like
I think Eric Dyer made his career at Bayern Munich. Like, you know,
he's left, by the way.
he's gone to Monaco.
Yes, I saw that.
I think
Harry
Trent,
Kane's gonna be all alone. Like.
I thought Trent would have suited Barca because they don't have a right back.
No, I mean
Koundé.
Koundé.
Koundé's more of a centre back in my opinion.
Yeah.
Koundé's been really good though.
Yeah,
But Koundé
he has
plays
been good.
every game at right
Trent's
back.
style
At left
is
back,
Barca.
Yeah.
It's
left back's
passing.
more of a like.
It would make more sense because you've had Lamine Yamal in front of him.
Exactly.
Yeah. But who knows? I mean, I just think.
Why are we talking about Liverpool? Why are we talking about Liverpool?
Because we just moved on to it, didn't we?
Interesting,
But yeah.
I want us to all make
Go on.
predictions, right? Because I know you two are going to say like, 10th, 12th again.
For
But,
us?
like, yeah.
Predictions.
But I'm saying 5th. Yeah.
Eh?
Genuinely, we turn around next season and get 5th. Because here's my thoughts, right?
You
Here's my
don't get
thinking.
top 9.
Here's my thinking, right?
Go on.
The only time the Glazers spend money, well, I say spend money, only time the clubs like try and go for it, right, is when we are shit. When we get into the Champions League again, they don't care.
But if we win the Europa, we are in the Champions League.
Shit. Right now, we're
It's a lose-lose.
they're gonna
Imagine you get Champions League, they don't spend any money.
Hoyland up front again.
Bro,
They have
you would
no
have to put up
choice.
with one transfer like us.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! They have no other
GoFundMe.
choice than to go for it. So the team that you see next season is going to be very different to the one you see now. Amram's going to have another season
Disagree.
to implement a system which works because you've seen it all season at Sporting.
I saw it for like literally 10 games at
It
Sporting.
was not 10 games. It was more than that.
No, in my opinion, I
like
like
10
the way
games.
we're playing now.
Exactly.
It's just we don't score. Like, we have
Yeah.
games where we can have 25, 30 shots
Yeah.
and not score, which is ridiculous. But that's my point on, like, we need killers. We need people that are just, their mindset is goals.
Yeah.
But
Plus, I see, obviously, we've had a few breakthrough this season and a couple breakthrough last season. We're going to see a few more players coming through the academy, and some of them look mental.
It's not a massive prediction because that happens every season.
I'm going to say,
No,
I
but
personally think we're going to finish, like, 8th.
Okay.
I'd say 8th.
I don't think you make European spots next season.
Maybe 10th?
Yeah, I don't think you make European spots
I
next
think
season.
8th, personally. I'm
Yeah,
going to say 8th.
I think we're back.
Yeah, but
I
the
think-
competition in the Premier League is just getting better
It's
and
so
better. And
g-
there's so many teams that are like Bournemouth
Yeah.
came out.
But there are some
nowhere.
teams that are stalling as well. Like,
Like who?
shit happens.
Like who?
This is going to sound mad
Oh,
now.
no, here
This is
we
going to sound mad.
You just enjoy coming on
I
One
here
of
think
the
hear
worst
him.
takes ever.
Who do you think stalling?
I think Arsenal's going to stall next season.
Do you think so?
Me.
I think they're not going to win the Champions League now. I think they are another season finish second. They're going to try and do something drastic to try and get them over the edge, and it's not going to work.
But they're going to get Zubimendi and Gyökeres, I think. I think
Yeah.
Gyökeres
You think
goes Arsenal.
Gyökeres?
I think Gyökeres goes Arsenal.
We'll see.
If Gyökeres goes Arsenal, the league is in trouble because that's a proper striker.
Something they're going to do something drastic, and I don't know what it is,
Like
but something's
what?
going to go wrong, and it's not
Like
going to
what
work.
though?
Bring back
What can
Welbeck.
go wrong?
I imagine.
But what can go
But
wrong?
they've got like, you see Lewis Skelly like
But,
dominating
okay,
Real
but we're
Madrid
bear in
midfield.
mind that we're not including like if any of their players go. So
But
like,
who's gonna go?
I honestly think if Real Madrid wanted to and they come in for Saliba, he'll go.
Yeah,
I also think
But they don't need him right now.
I don't
they
think.
do. They need to replace Asensio's great, but he's young and he's got a mistake in him.
And then Militao is
always injured.
Like they.
But
they
Militao's back next season, having been obviously out all season.
Yeah.
Yes, but he's back
Are they
next
going to
season.
rely on him, or are they just going to go? No, we're just going Galacticos. We're going to go. A bit
Yeah,
less
that's
than
what I mean. You never know with Real Madrid. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean Saliba. Yeah, you're looking at that.
I
Maybe
just think
that's
I think there's so many Arsenal players bought in.
Yeah.
They're so bought in.
Yeah,
I-
yeah. No, I
They're
just
going to do something drastic.
I do agree with Saliba though potentially because when we're Arsenal, they won. What was it? The FA Cup was it 5 years ago now?
Yeah.
They've not won anything since.
That's my point.
Eventually, it will get to a point
Yeah.
where you'll have the players who are the best at the club eventually going ahead and looking.
Be like, why are we
Well,
here?
why are we still here? We're not
Or-
winning
and
anything.
This is a wild shout. Or they go, we haven't won anything in 5 years. Arteta, you've got to sort yourself out or you're going to go. And they put the pressure on him and he panics.
I actually see the fan base kind of crumbling at the moment. Like if you go online, like a lot of Arsenal fans are kind of like getting frustrated.
They're
I
sick
went
of
to the Palace
Odegaard.
Arsenal game
They're sick
the
of
other
him.
day,
Yeah.
and the crowd like was quiet. And like
Yeah.
when the goals went in,
Because there's nothing for them to win or lose.
Have you seen the reaction to the PSG game as well?
yes,
Mad.
yeah.
So
Oh,
what I'm
they're
saying.
so angry.
Also,
So angry.
Martinelli's got blood
Okay,
on
you
his hands
managed
for
to,
that game, by the way.
it could have been a lot. Right, earlier in the season when I thought Van Dijk and Salah were going, I thought you were fucked. You've still got to replace Trent, and you've still got a couple of places to improve.
But we
think
got the
you're not
money.
gonna-
We got the money, man.
I
Yeah.
don't think you're going to win the season.
Aren't you expected to spend like 200 mil?
This will be
Yeah.
this will be the biggest summer
I
that we've
think-
had.
I
in
honestly
years.
They're
Like
expected
they're
to
in
spend
the-
like 200 mil this
Also,
transfer.
it's not confirmed if Pep's staying much longer. Like, we don't know what's happening with
Nah,
Pep.
City will be back next season.
You think he'll go next season?
No, they'll be back next
I
season.
heard
Yeah.
a rumor that.
Oh,
he
look how
might go.
well they've been playing since they've done something.
But have you watched, like, if you compare it to how they used to play, like even last season,
Yeah.
their whole style has changed.
Yes, but that's what he does. That he'll change
He's
his style
nuts,
for
yeah.
a season.
Yeah.
he'll then work for a season.
Yeah.
He'll then change his style
Yeah.
because it stops
otherwise you
working.
get found out, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
He just changes it all
He
the
did
time.
he did the free. What was it? The 3-2-4-1
Yeah, I don't know what
system.
it
I
is,
was
yeah.
like, what? This guy's just got
Oh,
bored
I
of
hated
football and
that.
is just
I
making
hated
random
that.
formations.
Like,
He does what he wants.
He just
yeah.
completed it.
So like he's fine.
Yeah.
Like, they'll
But-
come back.
And they got so much more.
I think Chelsea will be better next season again.
Do you rate your manager?
I don't rate your manager.
I don't know.
I hear a lot of Chelsea fans saying they don't really like
I
him.
don't think they should have got rid
You
of
shouldn't have
Poch.
got rid of Poch,
I can't
no.
lie.
Are those Chelsea fans the one that probably protested like a month or two ago, which was the most ridiculous fucking protest in the
What was
world,
the protest for?
about our fucking owners not doing enough?
You spent how much money, bro?
Over $1 billion. Like the
You got
most
like 4
ridiculous,
teams, bro.
the most stupid. Like also bear in mind, we were like third at that point in the league,
Yeah.
and you're complaining.
I don't want to
Shut
drag
the
it back
fuck up.
for too long, but like, I saw a story. I can't remember who it was through, but it kind of came through the Daily Mail. I think it was.
Oh, that must be really legit then.
I think it was. I can't remember. Basically, he's got back with Pep's got back with his ex-wife.
Yes, I saw
And they
that.
broke up because she didn't want to live in Manchester anymore.
Yeah.
And they're now back together, and he's visiting her in Barcelona a lot. The rumor was he signed that new contract to get the players back on board to finish this season, and then he's going to go at the end of the season.
I think I'll do one more.
I don't
season.
think. I think that's false. I think he's going to do one more season,
Oh.
but I think then that's it. So then no matter who they get in,
But we're talking about next
Man City
season.
will
I don't,
flop.
I'm
No,
not, I'm not
exactly.
worrying about the season after
Yeah.
that. I'm talking about next season. I think City will be back.
Right, but even still, I think Pep, in a way, he's probably looking at it now. I've built super teams time and time again. Now they're going through a transition period.
yeah.
Maybe he wants to prove to some other people
That he
that
can
I
do
can
it.
take a transitional team and bring it back to the top.
Yeah.
Because
I
there's
don't
all.
think he can.
Maybe.
Because
We'll see. We'll see.
He's never done it before. We'll
no,
see.
because there's always been that thing like when it's Klopp and Pep and who's better. People used to
Right,
say,
hang on.
"Oh well, Klopp
I'm
can
gonna go through. I'm gonna break
rebuild
when
a
you go through all
team."
the teams. Fucking okay. Newcastle
We'll get better.
will get better. Fair enough. I'll
Wait,
give
you
that
think?
Yeah.
What if Isaac leaves?
If he
But he
leaves,
won't.
it's different.
I think he will. I feel if it's not Gyökeres at Arsenal, it will be him.
One. Yeah, but they won't be him.
I just think he's too much.
Yeah.
I
What,
think
60
there are
mil?
there are
No,
options that are
they'll
just
definitely
as
sell
good
him.
that are
Is he
cheap.
is it a release clause?
65 mil or something like
Well,
that.
that's
What,
Gyökeres, no?
Isaac?
Yeah.
That's not.
No, Gyökeres is.
Gyökeres.
60
Yeah,
mil.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I was
Isaac,
saying.
Isaac's not got a buyout clause.
No, Isaac will be 150 million.
Yeah.
Forest can't replicate as good.
I don't
as
think
this.
Forest will
Not
do
in-
as well, but I don't
not-
think they drop
I
out
think they
European
come top
spots.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go.
I worry for Forest
also,
next
if-
season.
So
I think
that's
if
two
they lose
teams that are
to
getting
Leeds-
top 10 already. Come on.
But Olaina could leave, and if Olaina leaves, then that's mad.
But-
Their team could get picked apart.
City is top 4.
Villa will get better. I'll give you that one.
I think they're gonna get top 10.
Fulham will drop big players.
I think they still get top
Fulham
10
will
though.
get
You think
big
Fulham
players.
get top 10?
I think
Brighton,
they still get top 10.
Brighton. I have no idea what's happening with Brighton because they're in the top 10, but they look shit and a lot.
But then they go and win
it's not
4-0 like
working.
3 games in a row.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you no idea what's going to happen.
they're so up and down. They were top of the league
Exactly.
7 games in. I think they
Bournemouth
were.
have done well, but they're going to lose Kirkes and they could lose another big name as well. Cliver could go.
But I think they're
but that
building
manager's
something
good,
though.
man.
They're
That
building
manager's
something.
good. He could go.
But
I
they're,
think Semenyo might go as well.
but Henry, you're saying all of these things like he could go, he could go, he could go, he could go, bro.
Brentford-
They're
They've
not
not
gone
gone.
yet. They haven't gone. Live in the right now,
No, but
bro.
what you're saying, like these teams are going
Like,
to get
based-
better. I'm
based-
going to say half of them don't.
But there's no evidence that that's going to happen.
No, but there are things that are very likely to happen, bro.
Like
Like what I've just said. Fucking hell, I'm not going to go through it again.
only so far, Kirkes. Yeah, I agree. He's going to go.
Yeah, I think Bournemouth will lose a few players,
Bournemouth
but their
will definitely
manager's very good. So
But
But
I
their
think
manager
I
could
think
get
they kill.
picked up
I
as
think
well,
they
is
keep
what I'm saying.
Evan
If
Nielsen.
Any big club loses
I
their
think he
manager,
also
Juve,
has that second season bounce, which a lot of players have. A lot of players in that Bournemouth
Poison.
side, not all of them are going to go, and a lot of them are going to have that second season bounce, which you see all the time. They're playing this well. They haven't had their second season bounce.
Yeah.
Most players in the Premier League will play better in their second season, and there's so many players in that top 10 right now who won't go and stay at their club, who will then play better next season.
there are a couple where I see what you're saying, but there are a lot of clubs in there that I'm like, yeah, no, things can happen here that are fucking
I'm
The
sorry,
Premier
but
League is-
United gaining that many more places compared to these teams dropping off that much
Yeah,
is
but this
less
is a
likely.
freak season, though. This is
Is
a freak
it?
season.
Or
Yeah,
is
it
this evidence of how good the Premier League's becoming?
Yeah.
I'd say it's hard.
The quality of the Premier League is going up. I'll agree with that. But I also think that in a normal season, we don't finish as low as we are. In a normal season, we finish like 10th,
Well, what's
which
a
is
normal
still
season?
shit.
What's a normal season though?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You come in 10th.
Everything went wrong
I'd
at
say
the same
top 10.
time.
I said like 8. I'd say top 8.
I think you come 10th.
But this is the thing. The quality's never been higher. So the fact that United and Tottenham are
the
down there
worst.
in the positions.
Worst two teams,
You know,
barring the 3 that were promoted this season.
West Ham, Wolves, but okay.
Yeah, I mean West Ham.
Wolves
And,
sometimes look better than
No,
us, to
no,
be fair. So.
I mean,
Mate, I'm
Wolves
on a
did.
vendetta with
Wolves
Wolves.
won at Old
Henry,
Trafford,
Henry,
right?
ever since, was it two wins against you this season, right?
Yeah.
But they suck, right? also, ever since they got their new
They're a
manager,
bogey team. It's just
also
happened,
ever since they got their new manager, they're the third best team in the league.
Mate, I
So,
still think they're
well, they
gonna
suck,
get it.
right?
I mean, okay, so for me, I think we make some signings, and with our manager, I think if the style of play is becoming more apparent, right? But I don't see a drastic enough change to take you higher than like 8th, in my opinion, unless we sign like 20 players,
Yeah.
and like
Mate,
Chelsea.
we're not going to sign 20 players, but we are going to sign quite a few. We're going to go for key signings in key positions, right? We're going to go a new
When was the
front
last
line, a
time
new
you
right wing
actually
back.
did that?
And actually, there are some positions that are good
Your
and are going
transfer
to get
history
better.
hasn't got the
Like,
evidence.
for example, do you hear people saying we're going to sign a centre back?
We don't need that.
What a fucking stupid thing to do. Like,
Yeah.
Lisandro Martinez, Aiden Heaven, Delict, Maguire, Yoro. Okay, Lindelof's shit, but other than that,
Yeah,
but
but
there's
that's
some
still
solid.
enough.
Exactly.
And you can still play
Mate,
Mazraoui
That's
or
a
Shaw.
So you've got
that's
your
a top
you've got
5
your
though.
back line
That's the
for the
top.
next-
That's a top 10 centre back. That's not a top
Well,
5
yeah,
centre
exactly.
back.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
I mean, we don't have like a Saliba, or you don't have a
No.
Van Dijk, or you don't have
Yoro
a...
could be that one day.
Yoro has a lot of potential, don't get me
I
wrong.
actually
but
think Aiden Heaven's got a lot of potential as well.
Yeah, so do
He
I.
is good.
But that's a long way away.
Yeah,
for him
exactly.
to reach that level.
Yeah,
I think Delict.
I like
If
Delict.
United play well for a season, Delict can be up there in that conversation.
It's just injury.
He is quality.
I don't think
but
he's
we
as
are
good.
as a team as shit.
I don't think he's as good
But-
as those guys that you.
The
that we
point I'm trying to
mentioned.
make is you got your back line, your back three kind of corpus semi sorted.
Mhm.
You've got you need to fix your midfield two,
Yes.
I think
your right
Dorgu's
wing back,
fucking dreadful.
and your tens.
Dorgu is absolute wank.
But this is what I'm trying to
sorry.
say. I don't think your transfer history has any evidence that you're going to do some good signings.
No. Yeah.
And on that note,
Oh, you can't cut me off there. You can't
can.
let me rebut. That is just a big move. Fuck you.
thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do check out our Instagram, which is
I'm not gonna say it.
cool at the Blue Podcast Network Instagram and at Blue Podcast Net on Twitter, so you can check out all of the player announcements.
Such a knobhead.
Thank you, Zach, for coming on again as
you,
always.
man.
It's been
been good.
You're our third guest appearance, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So where?
First
Because
time, sure.
3
Conzy's
different
kind of,
studios.
Yes.
Conzy's
wild,
kind
yeah,
of
'cause it
regular,
was
so
in
that
the-
don't count. So where's Conzy at now?
But he's a host now.
Not
It's
black
different.
and blue. Ignore black and blue. But how long has he been? How many guest appearances?
3,
Has he made?
both on 3.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Okay,
cool.
that's why they're coach and
Joint time.
captain. of
That's
the
why
other
I'm
team.
captain.
Well, Conzy was instantly like, I'm not playing. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. Check out all of our other shows, which we post every single day. And we'll see you guys in the next guest podcast. Cheers.